Um, yeah, still still cleaning litter boxes, but I wanted to show you my little DIY cat step for now. So I was trying to make a step, and I felt like let's try use some foam. Let's try use some packing stuff. Oh no, this isn't gonna work. Frick, I need to have something harder. And what I saw on the corner of my eye is a box that would have otherwise been e-waste. And this is, maybe you tech people out know what this is, a Z97 Extreme 4. And this has some sort of chip inside of it. What is that? This has some sort of chip inside of it, or some kind of motherboard or something. It's kind of big, but it was a little sharp, but I liked it because it had weight. So what I did is I put a whole bunch of magazines on top of it, and then I also put I also cut the Chewy cardboard box, and I taped it over here and on the side too, because that way it's more reinforced. So I'm not worried about any computer thing going through two magazines plus a cardboard box plus another cardboard box. I don't know if this is gonna work for Oreo, but you can see my hope is that the cat steps up over here, and then they step up over here, and then they jump out over here. Now the thing with the cat step is this: the cat step is like a little ramp, but it still doesn't allow the cat to go all the way up there. So I'm hoping with this one, with this little boost, Oreo cat can jump up into that, and I think this will work pretty well. So I'm, let's say, I was thinking about using MacBook boxes as well, just stuffing a whole bunch of freaking magazines in there. That way it has a more solids in there, or using some books we have around the house, filling it in MacBook boxes, maybe like taping two or three of them together, have like a whole lineup, and getting the biggest MacBook boxes I can find. That way, in the event that it collapses, which I don't expect it to, it has a solid base. And then I'll probably make it look, I don't know if I'm going to white on top or if I'll put a cardboard box on it, like this one. Just so it's a little bit more aesthetic. In hindsight, instead of having Chewy.com over here, I actually should have done it the other way. That I would have seen the branding. So in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, see this? Let me try to flip it the other way. Maybe it'll be a little bit more aesthetic. So let's see here. That means I have to undo all this tape, which is no big deal. So can I do it? Yeah, I can make it flip inside out. See that? So I'll show you my little setup. And yeah, I should have actually done it the other way instead. So that way, instead of you guys seeing this, you guys see this, right? It's not so what's that word? It's not so busy. So as you can see, I have some New Yorkers over here. It's just a little, like, it's not even anyway, so that's why I just put it over here and then fold it this way, you see? So that way after I tape it, and I gotta do it properly, but after I tape it, it looks like this. See, it looks more nondescript. And we get Chewy boxes every month, so if they dirty this one, like, no freaking deal. We have more for sure. Where's my tape roll? I've been moving things all around the apartment, so it's a little tough for me to find this stuff. Oh, here it is. Figure out what you want to do. Other thing I'm find right now. Yeah. Someone's gonna look at this and be like, "Oh my gosh, Erica, this is such a janky setup." No, it works, and it's okay. It's okay if it doesn't work, because I like to just experiment. I just thought it was ridiculous. I know I've been bitching about it, but freaking the little robot stairs. No. Oreo does not need freaking $50 stairs to get into this little robot. I can just get some cardboard platform. Or I could just go to freaking, like I said, Home Depot and then get something that's cheaper. Why did I have it like this? Oh, I did not do that right. Now I have to redo this tape. Yeah, hell with it. Let's redo this. Some environmentalist is probably like, no. Oh, hello there, Clinton. Oh, crap. Clinton wants to use the look. Clinton wants to. Okay, Clinton, don't worry. Give me 5 minutes. Do that. See here. There we go. And here we go. I think this is pretty freaking secure. I know someone's gonna be like, it's not secure enough, Erica. Okay. I think that's pretty secure. So, this, their new cat step. No. Some person will be like, you're wasting plastic. Just to make it more aesthetic. But this stuff, yeah, this is just I have the stuff, the board inside of here because it provides weight. I don't want this to be super light and then it shifts around really easy. So Oreo, I'm not worried about shifting it around. I mean, that guy's pretty delicate. But Clinton, I don't want it to shift around while he's walking on here. I will see how this thing works. And again, I have this because it's a little bit more durable. There is a computer board inside of here. I really don't think through 2 magazines plus this cardboard plus this thing, a computer board's gonna go right through all that stuff, right? I don't see it for like a 17-pound cat. I don't see it happening. So it's a lot of thickness. It gives it a more solid base. See that? So this part measurement wise, let's I don't have my ruler over here, but this part is over here and this part's over here. So we're looking at, what is that? 1 inch? 1 inch difference over here. So, and then there's a step. Oh, Oreo can definitely climb this step, okay? He has cat stairs on the bed. I was talking to Lewis on the phone and I told him, I said, oh, do I think this is like too much of a freaking for Oreo to climb 1.5 inches? And Lewis was like, Erica, are you listening to yourself? You don't think Oreo can do a 1.5 inch, you don't think he can deal with this like little jump right here? And I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. I'm just going to think of it as a stair. So here's the first stair over here, right? He goes on here. And then he goes over here. And then, yeah, so this is just like, yeah, he can walk up this easily. So he goes over here, right? This is like 3 fingers, right? 3 fingers worth. He goes over here. And then this is also like 3 fingers. So this basically becomes its own stair. It's about the same width. I think this is going to work. I think this is going to work pretty well. I'm glad that I was able to reuse things around the house because I'm not going to freaking pay $50 for a little robot stair. No way. If I find one for free, I'll be very happy with it. But yeah, people need to be creative and find a box around the house. Fill it with some books that you're not reading, some magazines, some weight or something. I don't know how it could be inside. Like something to kind of weigh it down. I think really big books like a dictionary would be good. Inside of it, if they could fit in there, pieces of wood, something like. And then I would say make sure that the interior has like another piece of like flat on here because you don't. It just provides a little bit more thickness and stability. And I think this works out pretty well. I should have done the research to see how long the little robot stairs are. Let me do it right now. I was just feeling impulsive to record this kind of stuff. And yeah, I'm getting a little distracted by this, but let's figure out what the dimensions of the little robot stairs are. I like using things around the house because it's like I'm decluttering and I'm also um, making use for things we're probably not using. That thing was not being used. We were actually supposed to drop that off at e-waste, but e-waste is closed until June because of the you know what situation. So it's a literal robot ramp, and you guys can check into it. I really just like frick, man, make it cheaper. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Accessories. There's my steps. Fence. Let me link you guys the ramp. Do I have dimensions here? So we'll see if my little DIY one works. If it doesn't work out, then oh well, back to the drawing board. But I think Oreo's gonna be able to handle this little stair. It technically looks like a little robot ramp. Another thing you could do is besides like a big block of wood or some garden tile. I think that would work. The freaking bricks. I think that would work pretty well. You can also use some sort of like um those I don't think the cat's paws will be good on this, but like those gym mats, something like that I think could work pretty well. But I think the gym mats aren't this thick, so never mind. Jim says Oreo can't get his butt in a litter box. Yeah, yeah. I just worry because if you guys saw my previous stream, Oreo looked like he was struggling, and I was like, Oreo, come on. I know you can jump 2 feet, but I don't want him to be like, oh, it's too much work for me to get up the ramp. Oh, let me poop. So I'm being really kind of neurotic about this because I don't want there to be an excuse like Oreo feels like it's too, I don't know, and he doesn't want to use it. He's like, I'm gonna just poop right here. I'm like, Oreo, come on now. So I included the link in the description if you guys refresh, but I'm also gonna put it inside a chat right now so you guys can check it out. I think, yeah, I really should have done this. I really should have done this earlier. My bad, you guys. But this one, if you guys click on that link, you'll see how the cat just kind of cascades downwards. And it works pretty seamlessly. I don't have this kind of thing with Oreo. He just has 2 steps. So instead of 3 steps, he has 2 steps. See? You got 1 step here, and then 1 step here. And yeah, I don't know if this goes on top of the first step. I think it does. Like, does that provide him an extra? Okay, maybe slightly. I'm looking at the thing. Maybe it's slightly, maybe half an inch taller for him to get through, right? Maybe. But the other thing I could do is done. Yeah, I think that's all I can think of off the top of my head, except getting a freaking box and then having it box like right at this level. and then he kind of jumps into here from the box. Like I have a box over here, and yeah, so I have a box that he jumps onto, and then from the box he can step in over here. Because I don't know about this, but I feel like the step looks kind of tiny, because then the cat has to climb in, so I can see it being a little hard. But I think Oreo should be able to go from here to here, but I think what's going to happen is that he's going to look inside, but I don't think he's going to jump in there. So if I could have a way for him to get directly from here, not to here, but directly so he could walk up this way, it would be better for him. Because like that way I have like absolutely no thing in my mind like, oh, Oreo has a hard time jumping. And I treat Oreo like he's he's heavily restricted in his movements, but yeah. Hello, Clinton. Do you want to poop? Okay, so ramp is 13.6 inches from front to back. So measure my DIY ramp and see how mine compares. Hold on, I'm getting the measuring tape. What are you doing over there? Okay, there, not here. Clinton is like, where's my litter box? Clinton, your litter box is over there. I gotta cover up the old litter box so that way they don't poop and pee in there. Hopefully they understand. Okay, you guys. He probably wants to pee or something and I'm blocking his way. He can hold it. Okay, so, let's see over here. So, my stairs is actually about the same length. My stairs is 14 inches. I guess I could move it like over here so it would be a little longer, but I want to have it directly against the basket so that way it doesn't shift too much. Yeah, I feel like if they just walk over here, so that way their walking area is actually only 10 inches. However, they have a much bigger step than it was originally, right? Because without this, right, they would have to walk from the ground up directly. So over here, I'm thinking they could walk up, and maybe I have to make this longer. Maybe I could get a extension of sorts, get another box or something. But I don't think I'm gonna need that. I think what they could do is they could walk from here to here, or here to here, and then use this slightly. But let's see how tall this thing is. This is 3 inches. So the gap between here and here is inches. See? So this is 3 inches. This is 4.5. So over here, I'm looking at this one, this step being 3.5 inches. So I think that, right? If he can get up a 3-inch step, he can get up a 3.5-inch step too. Okay. Yeah, if you guys saw that. So this one is 3 inches. This one is 3.5 inches. So the half is right here. See that? Half is right there. Yeah, so he can walk a 3.5-inch step. And then from the 3.5-inch step, can he, but here's the kicker, right? From the 3.5-inch step, can he get into a 9-inch tall litter robot? That's the one I'm a little worried about. So I'm thinking that there's a very possibility that he's going to have to make a straight jump from here to here or climb into it, and that's 14 inches. Oh. So if I had it my way, I would just have it straight like this. You see? Like have this big freaking 20-inch extension for the cats. No, Oreo hasn't really used the little robot, but I'm just worried that maybe he's gonna get onto the step, right? He's gonna get onto the step, and then he's gonna be like, oh, this is too hot. I don't want to climb in here. Yeah, never mind. I don't want to poop in here. So I want it to be easy for him to get in here. And I know people will say, Erica, he's a cat. But I'm just thinking if I was Oreo, I could say, I used to walk into my litter box. Now you want me to climb into my litter box. And he might say, screw you, Erica, I'm going to poop outside the litter robot. But we will see. Find a way to make this easy so he doesn't have to strain a muscle getting into here. I will figure out a solution, but litter robot, their ramp only goes up to here. So the cat still have to get in from here. But Oreo's not that big of a cat either. I mean, Blackberry had no problem. I'm not worried about her not being able to jump in here for sure. Clinton, no problem, but Oreo, just a little worried about him. They're cats. How can they not get into the box? This is what we're talking about, okay? This is Oreo where I had to, if you guys have been following my channel, I had to rotate the litter box. I had to rotate the litter box 90 degrees because got his butt hanging off the wrong side. So I had to put these tall walls for him. So people could say like, oh, what, Erica, he can't use the litter box? I'd be like, yeah, I had to modify the litter box slightly, his old litter box with these cardboard walls, because if I didn't do that, Oreo's butt would have gone over the edge. And yes, he could have scooted feet, 2 feet forward, but he just rather at the edge. And that's what I'm a little worried about too, because I'm worried because this litter box is smaller than his huge litter box, and he was having problems with the huge litter box. I'm worried his ass is going to stick out over here, and then I'm going to have to clean poop that's over here or here. So I need his butt to face that way. So some people said putting a little weight or something at the top of the globe, like a bead or something, so that way it whacks him in the ass and then he knows to turn around. I'm on data now, so I know there's something up with our internet over here where it's not the best, but could I put greenies in the globe? They're gonna eat in the litter box, and I don't want them to eat in the litter box. This is where they need to poop. So this is gonna be my project. Thinking about it. Gonna get the scent thing over here and try to make this the best modified litter box that I can for the cats. It's not. I'm being very transparent with you guys, because if you guys decide to get a litter robot, I want to save you guys time. So you guys don't have to spend the time thinking like, how come my cat's butt goes outside of the edge of the litter box? Okay, well, if this worked for Oreo, this would probably work for your cat, because I imagine not too many cat owners have a cat like Oreo cat, where, yeah, I treat him like he's very limited in mobility, and he can walk, he can move, he can but he rather just freaking sleep. So we will see what happens with Oreo cat, but I am trying my best with this freaking litter robot and trying to make this the most Oreo friendly litter robot as I can. I just have a little concerns that Oreo might not want to get in here, because he might see it as too much effort for him to poop. And what better place to poop than just on the frickin' floor instead of pooping in there? See that? Oh, Clinton's playing in his tunnel. So in case you guys are wondering what's that noise, he's inside of his cat tunnel right now. You hear him? Yeah, we have 2 cat tunnels for him. He loves his cat tunnel so much. It's kind of funny because I was thinking about getting rid of one of the cat tunnels, because I was thinking like, oh my goodness, this takes up so much space. But at the end of it, right, I don't mind having like extra cat stuff for the cats, because they use it a lot. Unfortunately, Oreo does not use his cat toys or his cat stuff too much. He just kind of just kicks back. But he does use the scratching post. He does really like that freaking cardboard scratching post that I picked up. So his favorite scratching posts around the apartment are coincidentally the 2 free scratching posts. Oh, he loves cardboard. He loves cardboard. Yeah. Let's see. I can always cut. Uh, yeah. Right now it's not plugged in. So if you look at it, see this, it's not plugged in at all. But if they do decide to poop in here or pee in here, I would just turn it in and then cycle it. So like this. See? Oh crap! Damn it! Uh oh. Uh oh. This is not good. What is... Crap, I wonder if my joint went loose already. Because you remember I changed the, whatchamacallit? That could be it. Or maybe it's my trash bag. All these freaking issues you got. So it was working earlier perfectly fine, but... Oh, I think my trash bag is too high. Damn it. Let's see. Nope. Not the trash bag. My solder joint could definitely have gotten loose. Or there's a blockage somewhere. But this tells me, yeah, there might be a sensor issue, or it's registering as full. And if it's registering as full, the good thing is that it's not yellow. So if it was yellow, that would have told me, hey Erica, it's not yeah, that would have told me that I have it too, that something fell out, but I don't think that's it. Let's see. Let's do a reset. Oh crap! See that? Now it's blinking. Oh. Yeah, I think my joint is wonky right now. Let's see. Yeah, it's not gonna cycle. Yeah, I think so. My little DIY repair thing, I think, yeah, that definitely didn't hold. So I'm gonna actually have to get this thing soldered, because right now it's just causing issues. It could just be because I knocked it around. But yeah, this thing is really sensitive. No, I'm not worried about it injuring the cats. I mean, like, it's not even working right now. See that? So, all these issues, but yeah, I'm gonna need Lewis to solder this thing for me. We don't have a soldering iron or soldering thing over here, so I'll have him do it. And then once he does that, hopefully it's okay. But if I try to press reset, see, it blinks. So it's either registering as full, or it's just giving me issues over here. Let me try to take this out and see if it's actually my trash bag giving me issues. I don't think it's a trash bag, but I'm willing to entertain the idea that it could be the trash bag. If it's not the trash bag, then it is the joint, right? It's either one or the other. That's what I've learned. Yeah. So because it's blinking like that, I really think there's something going on with the that little crappy soldering. It wasn't even a soldering job, it was a glue gun job. And yeah, it might have actually just gone off. See that? See, so now, see? Now it's not even resetting, it's just blinking, flashing. And that's exactly what happened last time, as you guys know, when the connection was loose. See? So it's not even ready right now. So this needs to be soldered. And when it is soldered, then this should work. But until I have the soldering thing, this is not going to work. But I don't mind scooping this and just having the cats use it in the meantime. So I'll continue cleaning out the old litter box and then just manually scooping this one until we get this thing soldered. No, there's no soldering iron in the apartment at all. See? Huh. So, yeah, I'm gonna get back to cleaning the litter box. At least it wasn't that. It was something else. Let me see. Let me try to unplug it. I always feel like unplugging could work. But that's the other thing too, right? It's like, let's see, let's wait for a little bit. Most likely it's not gonna work. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see. So if you look at that, that thing is flashing orange again. Grr, 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 grr. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later. So we are back at this thing turning orange because my little glue gun connection thing, it's not holding. And I'm willing to bet it's not holding. That's why it's blinking. Because before it was okay, but I've been moving this thing around a little, and it doesn't take that much for a connection because it's like a small little joint, right, to get off track. And I think that's really what happened. Okay, you guys. See ya.